We're live.
We are live. Hey, welcome everybody. We're so excited to have Joel Dunn on this call here today. And for those of you that are going to be joining us, and it's exciting because we've had some really awesome warrior calls with various men, Joel, and I know you've seen some of them, but for those of you that are new, and this call is for everyone, but it's been exciting to meet some amazing men at this company. And we talk about warrior men. These are men that have put their pride aside in life, Joel. They put their ego aside. They're constantly learning. They're teachable. And when Brandy and I first joined this company, when we met you and Stephanie, we were honored to meet you guys. We loved hearing your story, which you're going to share today. But we were absolutely impressed just with what big hearts you guys have and the fact that you've helped so many people here. And it's, success is one of those things, right? It's not always easy to achieve. And then when some people, they do achieve it in life, it's tough to remain humble. But as we all know, leadership, it starts and it falls from the top. And love Mark, Pentecost, and Cindy. So today we are so fortunate to have you on this live call with us, Joe. If you don't mind starting us off here today and sharing your awesome story.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And thanks to Mike and Brandy. I'm honored to be on here with you guys. This is going to be amazing. So my name is Joel Dunn. It says so right underneath my name. This has been an amazing, almost 11-year journey for us. So I'm going to go back a little bit to where it all started. So we are currently in an unprecedented time in world history. Well, when we got started in this business, we were at an unprecedented time at that point. We were actually business owners. We had fitness franchises, we had rental properties, we were doing all the stuff and things that we thought we were supposed to be doing to be successful. And then the economic crisis of 2008 hit. And what happened was we found out that nobody wanted to pay for gym memberships anymore. So we were standing there holding a bill on these fitness clubs, and then people weren't paying rent. So all of a sudden we had the bills for all of that mounting up. And next thing you know, us looking like super successful business owners found ourselves filing for bankruptcy, losing our rental properties, and standing in lines at food bank lines for churches so that we would have enough money left over at the end of the month so we didn't live our primary residence, which was the shelter over our head. So we were hard workers. It was just everything mounted against us. So if you're feeling that right now, trust me, we were there too, and we were given an opportunity to get out of it. Because of the fact that we were hard workers, we were still looking. We felt as though God had more for us. It wasn't that we were bad people doing bad things and we were in a situation that was out of our control, but we were looking for a way to take maybe some of that control back. And so I remember what happened was Stephanie was, because we didn't have a lot of money, her friend was actually doing our hair out of her basement. So that would save us some money. And when we started, the original product that everybody talked about back then was the skinny wraps. So she was like, hey, I've got this patch that you can put on, and in 45 minutes, you'll get results. So for me having a fitness background and having the gyms, I was like, well, scientifically, that's impossible. If it wasn't for liposuction, you can't do that. So I was like, I'm going to go and prove you wrong. So I went with Stephanie, of course. We tried the product. We had amazing results. And I was stuck with a quandary. It worked. I knew that at that point in time, a woman would sell a kidney, a child, not paying an electrical bill to get skinny in 45 minutes for $25. I was like, man, we're going to make a lot of money. So Stephanie's obvious questions were, hey, do I just go to, because Stephanie has her esthetician's license, her massage license, her hair license. So she was like, do I just go to the store and get these there? She goes, no, it's one of those pyramid things. And she was like, because we had done those types of things before, she was like, we're never doing one of those ever again. And I'm sitting there going, we're going to be so rich. Because I look at the network marketing business as being started a long time ago. 2,000 years ago, there was this guy named Jesus. He signed up 12 dudes. Those 12 dudes went and signed up 72 other dudes. The 72 other dudes started opening up churches everywhere. And now 2,000 years later, we have, the church as we know it. So I know the business model works, but it was always about a premium product at a premium price that nobody wanted other than the guys that were trying to sell it to you at your barbecues. This was a premium product at a discounted price that everybody wants that nobody knows about. So fast forward to 11 years, we've got this amazing opportunity still. It hasn't changed. The opportunity's actually even gotten better because of process of making the system better over the last 11 years. And now we've got an amazing coffee product, as in Skinny Brew, that is just blowing up the world right now. So that is kind of how we got into this. And, through our process, we went from, joining and in 5 years getting to the number one position of the company. And guys, I'm here to tell you that anybody can do it. If you put in the hard work, persistency, and consistency, there's no reason why people can't move from just joining today to being in the top 100 by the end of next year or by the end of this year. That's how amazing this business is as an opportunity.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And what you just said was so powerful because the average person can earn a great deal of money. And when I look at the vehicle, Joe, I'd like to talk with everyone about the vehicle because you've been here for 11 years. You know Mark and Cindy better than most people. The company's history, their heritage, their integrity. Why did you and Stephanie choose It Works? There's a lot of companies out there. You had a lot of choices and opportunities, but what made you decide 100% on It Works as a company?
So when we first got in, it was because the product was amazing and the product worked. So I'll go back to that adage. It's always been about a premium product that nobody other than the people that were selling it ever wanted. I saw this as a product that everybody wanted, so people would be buying it the moment that they knew about it. So that was my initial, we're gonna crush this. And by crush this, back then, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month was what we were looking for because we needed to buy groceries. We needed to have money to make our house payment. We had dire needs. At that point, money was like air. We were gasping because we didn't have it. So that was what intrigued me first. And then a few months into it, when we finally had the chance to meet Mark and Cindy and see the culture and the integrity behind the owners of the company, Pam has become such one of our great friends. And this entire, I guess you would say, ownership is family. And that's what I love about it. And that's what I can express to you guys is the culture here, along with the opportunity, is unsurpassed anywhere. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And like I said before, we had done a bunch of those pyramid things because I loved the idea of the business model and residual income. If you haven't learned about residual income, I would implore you to go Google that after you get off of this call with us.
Well, and I think it's so important because there's so many people out there looking today, and there's a lot of flashlights. There's a lot of young companies. There's a lot of fly-by-night companies. And then there's some amazing companies out there. And it just so happens that It Works Global, a 20-year-old, debt-free, near billion-dollar company that's getting ready to do some amazing things even prior to this virus, but which I tell most people, we've all been around a few blocks before. This isn't the last virus. This isn't the last time we're going to have a global crisis. So those times will never change. But what I love about this, Joel, is that we've got an aircraft carrier. We've got something that's built for generations, built to weather the storms. It'll be here for everyone's children's children, which is awesome. But let's talk about timing, and let's talk about why now. I mean, again, when I put myself in your position, you guys have been the number one income earner for a long time. Very humble, amazing, giving people with big hearts. I've seen you mentor and lead and help people that had nothing to do with you and your team. You've done that with us. And so when you look at where we are now and why people need to join now, what is your answer and what is your insight on that now?
Well, the way that I look at it right now and why I believe now is the time is because back when we were getting started, it was easy to look, and they've got the historic data on bankruptcies and foreclosures. The historic data is an extra $300 to $500 a month would have helped people avoid that. So with where we're at now, an extra $300 to $500 a month starting right away that we could help you with right away could help everybody at this current time. That's why the government is doing these incentives and sending out the money, because they know just a little bit will help push things along until things go back to what's going to be the new normal. So now I'm going to talk about the new normal. Up until this moment, everybody's job security of going to a job was their plan A, their one bucket. Some people have had side hustles in a second bucket. But I believe in my heart of hearts, after we get through this, our new normal is going to go back to, we will never be a one income bucket society ever again. Everybody is going to pick up a side hustle in one way or another because of the fact that they don't want to solely rely on that single source of income that at a moment where all of a sudden you're stuck in quarantine, you can't do your job. You know, we've been work at home people for a long time, kind of like you. So I love that funny meme that says when we find out that our entire life has been considered quarantine because we work from our homes. So it's one of those things where I believe moving forward, people are going to aggressively be looking for work from home opportunities or side hustle opportunities, because it's going to be a new reality that they're going to have to prop up their livelihood. That's why I'm so adamant about this time right now is the time to do it.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. And, you know, for Brandy and I, we were talking about, we felt like we came in at the right time as well, because, you know, when you guys started, and a lot of people that started years ago, you really just had one product. You know, 2019, this company launched over 30 products, new products, and opened new countries. I mean, we felt like we came to the party before the real party even began in 2020. So I don't know if Brandy has anything to share or add to that, but I think we're just very fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. And when I look at you, Joel, and Stephanie, and just all the leadership here, I can tell you that we appreciate the integrity and also just the one team, one mission. I mean, I've never seen it before in a company, as you said before, the culture. And I think the guests that are listening in today, if you're looking to join something that you can feel at home, and feel like no matter what team somebody's on, they're going to support you, they're going to work with you, they're going to help you. That's what we've found here.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And I love what Mark always says. Mark says, hey, I'm going to be the first as the owner and CEO to tell you that we are not the perfect company.
Yeah.
But we want to be the perfect company for you. That's a two-way street. I love that. They want to put everything in our hands to be capable of going out and being successful. Another reason why I love this business, guys, and Mike and Brandy will absolutely agree on this, the concept is contradictory to what we know as humans. We as humans know climbing the ladder, climbing the ladder, climbing the ladder. The difference with this is we're building ladders for people to climb. I cannot be any more successful in this business by just working for myself and doing things for me. It truly has to be about us helping other people. So for those of you that are out there listening going, I don't know, this might be something that I want to get into, but I'm not sure. Guys, we are here to help you. It's mutual. If I don't help you make $500 a month, it's not going to help me make another $100 a month. I think that's a fair thing. Would it be okay if I got paid $100 to teach you how to make $500 a month and then repeat that process over and over again? I have a vested interest. Mike and Brandy have a vested interest in your success.
No, and that's a great point. That one of the things we were talking about on the ladies' call last night is that one of my favorite things about this, well, two of my favorite things. One is that the leadership, we truly lead by example here. The leaders in this company aren't just telling you to get stronger in your faith or read the books or to do the personal development. We're getting together and we're sharing what we're doing in our personal lives that are helping us. And then we're taking that back to our teams and, the monthly retreats that we've been doing with you guys. I'm reading the books that are mentioned every month in those. I'm writing my affirmations. You taught me to set my non-negotiables. I set my non-negotiables in January and it's changed our business. So, the leaders are doing what they're telling their team to do. We don't tell our team to do anything that we don't do. But Nina Moore one of my favorite people, one of my mentors on our team, she says something that has always stuck with me, that when you join this company, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And that goes along with what you just said. And I love that because, you know, one of the amazing things about this company that, you know, you guys are a couple building like we are. You can build this as a couple. You can build one position. You can build separate positions because you're allowed to sponsor your spouse. You know, and I love that because they allow you to sponsor your spouse. And I was a single mom for a long time. I like to show women that, yes, you can do it as a couple, but you can also do it on your own too. So we put a second position in, and that second position is about to go triple. I'm building that. He's helping me with some motivated Mike stuff, but I'm building that. I'm doing the recruiting. I'm building. And that position going triple, that position only goes triple if someone on my team hits double and earns a $20,000 bonus, and 2 other people on my team go diamond and earn $15,000 bonuses, and then countless other people have to go ruby and emerald and earn $500 or $1,000 a month. So I love that I get to wake up every day and say, okay, what can I do to hit my goals? But I'm not hitting my goals unless I'm carrying my team with me, helping them.
Yeah, it's so good. And I love, I've heard it said before, and I think it was Debbie Sasek and Dave Sasek who said it, that this is the greatest personal development group with a paycheck. That's truly what it is. And guys, we're here to tell you that we want you to get involved with us. And for all the men that are out there watching this, I want to boil this down to the single most minute process of what it is that we do. Because you'll look at this and you'll see all the ladies and you'll be like, oh, this is a woman's business. That is absolutely not the case. Boil it down to its lowest common denominator. This is sales. And sales has made more millionaires and more multimillionaires than any other industry, almost all other industries combined. Sales is where you make money. And men that you're listening right now, this is sales, and you were designed for this. If you have a spouse, you are really good at sales because you had to sell yourself to knock it out of the park with the person that you married. You sold yourself, and she was like, yeah, I'm buying that. You are natural salesmen. Find out about this business, these products, residual income, and then go out and be an amazing salesman and help people along the way. That's what I think this really comes back down to too, is if you're watching right now, we so just want to help you. We want to help you, your family, the people that you have as friends. That is ultimately what we want to accomplish, is to help you so that you can help others and pay it forward.
Yeah. Well, we did that in about 17 minutes. If you're a guest on this call here today, I'm going to tell you my final word for everybody. It's a quote from my mentor, Jim Rohn. Indecision is the thief of all opportunities. So make a decision. I think it's important for men too, Joe. I talk about all the time. We cannot be passive. You know, yes, you're absolutely right. We were born for stuff like this. The way the economy is, make a decision. Get involved. It's an affordable opportunity right now, today. You can actually start making money today in this business. So I'm going to encourage everyone, male, female, share this video when you get it, and let's get more people out there to make some decisions and change their lives. So Joe, thank you so much. We know you're busy. We appreciate your time here today. Tell Stephanie hello, and thank you for changing all the lives today.
Absolutely, Mike. Thank you so much. It was an honor being on here with you guys, and let's go out and change some lives.
Yes. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Thank you.